clearly scores the contest 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Mario!
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Come on, man, what the fuck is you doing? Fuck you, Curry! Bitch! Fuck! Fuck! Mike, hey, hold up! Fuck! Fuck, I lost too much money on that shit! You fucking shit!
Last week was last week was Jose Aldo. He should have probably won. I mean, if we're going based of damage, but the judges pick and choose when they want to score damage, when they want to score control time. So it was really frustrating. I mean, the only two losses that I had on the card was Pennington and Jose Aldo. I picked them both to win on the scorecards, but they both lost by close decision. So it is what it is. You know, that's the game that we're in. You can never trust the judges to go out there and score fights the right way. But thank goodness we're back in Apex. So judging is a lot better in Apex. Normally, I would probably say that they score damage more than other places. And let's get into it, guys. Last week, some of the picks were pretty solid. We went like 10-2 in predictions. We sweep the whole prelims. We got McGee pick right as underdog. We've got Delise pick right as underdog. I think we only had like 3 underdogs that won on the entire card. Pennington was one of them. I mean, Pennington should have won that fight. To be fair, I should have been like 11-1 on the card. I should have been 12-0. I mean, if we're being honest, I should have been 12-0. Jose Aldo should have won. Pennington should have won. I should have swept the whole card. But yeah, it is what it is, though. You know, it is what it is. So, like Max Holloway says, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. All right, let's talk about UFC Vegas 98. Now we're back in the dungeon this week, and for lock of the week for UFC Vegas 98, I'm gonna go with the
Abdul Razak Al Hassan.
Abdul Razak Al Hassan. I think he's gonna have more power on the field. Not that I think he does have more power on the field. He's got no more knockout power. He's gonna be able to land better shots. Josh is still in his 30. I mean, he's still 30 years old, right? So, but from the fights that I've gone back and rewatched, I just don't see anything in Josh that's special. I mean, he's not even the best wrestler. Obviously, he's gonna have grappling edge in this fight. I mean, he's gonna have to like get a fluke submission. I don't really see him going out there and getting a fluky submission out there. And when they're standing, I mean, all stand hits like a truck. But the line is only -163 right now. And him by KO is like -110. You might as well take the money line because unless the KO is plus money, then I'd probably tell you guys to go bet the KO. But I think he's gonna get the KO. I see him getting the knockout. I just don't see Josh landing anything that's gonna get him respect out there in the small octagon at the Apex. So if they were fighting in the bigger octagon, maybe Josh would probably have space to move around and outstrike Osan. But Osan, the reason the line is like not -300 is because Osan is 49 he's 39 years old, not 49. He's 39 years old, and he's had cardio problems in the past, so that's probably why the line is what it is right now at -160 is. So I'm gonna go with Osan for lock of the week. I think he's gonna go out there, get the job done. Hopefully, he doesn't go out there and land back of the head elbows like he was landing over Cody Brandes, and hopefully he doesn't get disqualified. But I see him winning this one. I think this is a good matchup for him. I mean, the only fights that he's lost recently were Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer was having trouble on the feet with him. All of a sudden was ripping his legs with those leg kicks, calf kicks. And who else was there? I think it was Buckley. I mean, Buckley had a pretty close fight with him. Buckley was able to outstrike him. Olasan was still putting pressure on him. Olasan actually took him down in the 3rd round. So I could see Olasan mixing his own takedowns here. Hopefully, he just keeps it standing and goes for the KO. I really think he can go out there, find a knockout. So I'm going to go with Olasan for lock of the week for UFC Vegas 98. All right, guys, for best bets, now we're going to go with I got 4 best bets for you guys. First best bet on the card is going to be Clayton the Carpenter money line and him to win by finish. So if he can get a takedown in this fight, I feel like he's live to go out there, get a submission, maybe get a ground and pound finish. Rojosa is pretty tough. I like Hosa. I like his style. He's a really entertaining fighter, but he makes a lot of mistakes out there. And I could just see Carpenter taking his back, maybe cinching in a rear naked choke or like a submission or maybe armbar submission or like maybe arm triangle. So I could see Clinton Carpenter going out there, getting a finish, maybe submission, maybe a ground and pound. So I'm gonna go Clinton Carpenter by money line. It's the safest. I feel like that ITD plus 250. There's definitely some value there at plus 250 on ITD. Next best bet on the card is going to be Demba Garimbo. Now, Demba Garimbo was my lock of the week. His last fight over Brahimaz. It was Brahimaz, I think, that he fought recently. So he was my lock of the week because he was minus 130. I've seen a lot of people betting Brahimaj, who came back after like a 2-year layoff. And Garimbo went out there, absolutely just dominated him with the control, with the wrestling. It was pretty boring, let's be honest. It was not a fun fight to go back and rewatch. It was really boring, but he went out there. His cardio is there, and his striking is definitely improving. His striking is improving, but he's not like a crazy striker. He's got power. If he lands like clean, he can definitely knock you out like he did with Pete Rodriguez a couple like 2 fights ago. Give me Themba Grimbo for second best bet on the card. Him by finish is plus 110. I think you can find a finish in the later rounds. Maybe like a ground and pound, maybe TKO. If Nico Price gets really tired with trying to defend all these takedowns and trying to get off the fence, he's gonna get really tired. I feel like I could see Themba Grimbo going out there finding a late TKO or submission. Next best bet on the card is gonna be Grant Dawson. Grant Dawson minus 400 seems like it's not a good bet, but he's taking on Rafa Garcia, who's coming back after 2-year layoff, and you know how much I like fading guys that are coming back after layoffs. Unless you're like in your early 20s, then I'll probably like still pick you. Like I'm picking Clayton Carpenter. He's coming back after like 1.5 years layoff, but he's still in his early 20s, late 20s. I mean, so still like go out there, make a lot of improvements in your early 20s, late 20s. I mean, yeah, give me Grant Dawson. I think he's gonna go out there just out wrestle Rafa Garcia. Rafa Garcia is gonna be the better boxer. So I could see Grant Dawson just going out there and just out wrestling him. And watching his interviews, he said he's gonna win by any means necessary. So I don't see him going out there taking a lot of risk, maybe going for a submission. I think Rafa Garcia has good enough grappling where he's not gonna get caught up in a submission. So give me Grant Dawson to win on the scorecards. Maybe 29-28, maybe 30-27. Yeah, I think Grant Dawson's gonna go out there. He's gonna follow the game plan. I mean, he's always going out there following the game plan. The only fight where he didn't follow the game plan was Bobby Green. Bobby Green went out there and knocked him out in like the first 30 seconds. I don't really see that happening here unless Grant Dawson can't get those takedowns. Maybe then the striking is okay. And Rafa Garcia is not really going out there knocking a lot of people. I mean, we could say the same thing with Bobby Green, right? But I think Dawson's gonna win this one. He's been extremely active recently. Next best bet on the card is gonna be Tatsuro Taira, minus 300. I already got him in a parlay. I like Tatsuro Taira. I was gonna stay away early in the week. I was like kind of worried about Then I went back and rewatched more fights of Brandon Royval. I think the striking is not that crazy, man. I know people are saying Brandon Royval is a better striker. I would probably give him the edge in the striking when it comes to volume, but I don't think he's like this high level striker that everyone's making him out to be. No, he's definitely dangerous. He throws a lot of knees out the middle. He's really unpredictable. He also throws spinning back fists. Like he's pretty unpredictable. So you got to be careful out there. You got to mind your P's and Q's. I think Tyra's gonna go out there, handle his own in the striking. I think he can land some counter shots on the feet. He can mix and takedowns. He's got really nice back takes. And we have seen Royval go out there, struggle with people that can take him down, hold him down. I think Tyra has good enough grappling where he can hold him down, maybe look for a submission, just control him on the mat, land some ground and pound. Tyra's pretty slick, man. So give me Tyra to win. If he doesn't get a submission, this isn't a plus 250 is honestly not bad. I know he's never gone 5 rounds before, but I think he trains like he's gonna be able to go 5 rounds. So give me Tatsuro Taira to win. Moneyline is the safest, but I think that this isn't a plus 250 is not a bad long shot play. Right now we're gonna talk about the underdogs that I'm picking on this card. The underdogs that I think have a probability of winning out there. Or we're gonna go with the first underdog is gonna be Pat Sabatini. Pat Sabatini has high level BJJ and grappling, and he's got pretty good takedowns too. He can like get on the clinch, trip, get a body lock, and trip you, and get on top of you. And he's got really good control. I think he's like ranked #1 when it comes to controlling people on the mat when he gets a takedown. So give me Pat Sabatini at plus 160. That number is pretty crazy for a guy that's 5-2 in the UFC, and plus 160 for Pat Sabatini. Him by submission plus 500. I already took a shot on Pat Sabatini by submission at plus 600 when they opened the props on Bet Online. So you can still find him at plus 500 by submission. And we have seen Jonathan Pierce go out there, get caught up in submissions. He's been submitted 3 times. And Sabatini is one of those people that can definitely catch you in a submission if you make a mistake out there when you're grappling with each other. So give me Pat Sabatini as the first underdog that I like on this card. Next underdog that I like is Dan Argueta. Now the money line is he's actually a good wrestler, right? So he can make a lot of takedowns out there, take you down over and over and over and over. And he actually took down John Matsumoto like 9 times. The guy's a phenomenal wrestler, and he doesn't really have the best control, but he's definitely a dangerous dude, right? He's got more experience at the UFC now. He's taking on this guy Cody Haddon, who's coming off Contender Series this year, a couple weeks ago. Give me Dan Argueta plus 170, and the player that I like on Argueta is him plus 2.5 on Dan Argueta. I like the plus 2.5 a lot because I think he's gonna win the first round out there. Now he might go out there and gas, like we've seen him go out there and gas and not slow down out there because he goes crazy early. So you're buying points in the scorecard for him to win 1 round out there. So I like the plus 2.5 a lot. Plus minus 150, that's not bad because I don't see Cody Haddon finishing him. I don't think Cody Haddon's gonna knock him out. Argueta has pretty sloppy striking defense, but I don't think Haddon's gonna knock him out. Argueta's pretty durable, dude. He's a pretty durable guy. Give me Argueta plus 2.5. I like that as an underdog on him. Alright guys, now let's talk about the parlays that I like on this card. We're gonna go over the safest parlays to DGen parlays that I like on this card. First parlay is Timba moneyline, Tatsuro Taira moneyline, the over 1.5, and then Torres versus Park plus 105. I think that's pretty solid. That's a safe parlay, I would probably say. That's probably the safest parlay that I can make on this card. Second parlay is pretty safe, I think. It's my lock of the week. Olsen, Carpenter, Grimbo plus 201. And the third one's kind of a risky parlay. Olsen, TKO, Dawson, Decision, Park, moneyline plus 366. I think I can see that one cash in. And the third one is a DGen parlay. Olsen, TKO, Dawson to win by decision. Park to win it on the scorecards, and Tatsuro Taira moneyline plus 901. That's my parlays on this card. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with my best bets, my lock of the week, the parlays. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I would love to hear back your guys' opinion on this card. Let me know who you guys are going with for lock of the week on this card, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll be live for this card on Saturdays, so come hang out with in live stream on Saturday. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And if you guys want to see my official bets, there's a link in the description. You guys can check it out. We're doing pretty well this year. It's all tracked, third-party tracked, so you guys can see what kind of bets that I've placed over the past 2 years. And I want to thank all the members for supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.